Do you know what's more stupid than doing the same boring routine every day? The fact that the CEO makes $1 billion and I make zero. Oh. Please help creative artists. We're starving. Bye. This episode has been brought to you by Wealth Mart. Shop Smart.
I'd rather stay away from you than go through the hard times. Feels like I've been too deep. Show me a lifeline.
Hello, my name is Kapol. Please help in supporting this channel. It's very good. You can help to support independent filmmakers, starving artists and musicians by leaving a little donation in the PayPal link below. Stay crafty, and may God bless.
Feels like I've been too deep. Show me a lifeline.
I am not going to go to any restaurants this year. And I've decided that for a couple different reasons. The main reason, you might think it's some kind of absurd asceticism, like I'm just depriving myself of something for like some spiritual reason, and that's actually very much not the case. I just have to say that over the past, definitely in the past like 2 years, okay, things have gotten so expensive and so annoying. I find myself, every time I'm going to a restaurant, I am just constantly, even if I'm not complaining about it, I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish I could go back to when I was a teenager and I could pay $5 to be full. I wish we could still have $5 footlongs.
If $5 footlongs ever did make a return, it might just drive the rest of the Subways that exist out of business.
I wish I could buy 2 pounds of Chinese food for $5, but you can't anymore. To get like a basic entree at any restaurant, it's at least like $15, and that's like a girly entree that's only gonna fill up like little kids, okay? In order to be absolutely full, when I go to a restaurant, I have to basically pay at least 25, sometimes $30, okay? That's just how I look at things. Aside from that, I am never satisfied. So if I'm never satisfied by restaurants, and it's been that way since, thanks to President Brandon and inflation over the past 2 years, why should I just go to restaurants expecting this disappointment? Especially when I go with other people and everyone is like low-key complaining about how much of a ripoff it is. Why should I go to a restaurant? That's what I'm thinking about. So I'm not going to. I'm gonna solve this problem by just not going to one. And it's already been like halfway through January, and I have to say that it's already been a resounding success. It doesn't feel like, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, but I've been doing a mental tally of how much money I've saved, and I think it's actually between $100 and $200, which, normally I think of myself as very minimalist. I would never spend that much on restaurants anyway, but I think I just had like more opportunities to go to restaurants and stuff like that. So either way, I've saved a good deal of money. In fact, even more than I expected. And firstly, I want to talk about some of the windfall benefits of this, okay? Because firstly, saving money, really, it's not about saving money. It's about saving disappointment, okay? I'm avoiding disappointment. I don't mind spending money for something that's worth the money. But whenever I get a check and I'm like, wow, they just ripped me off. This is so awkward. I can't believe I have to pay that. That's something I want to avoid. But either way, so I have been saving money. I have been saving disappointment. I think also there are some other things contributing to why I wanted to do this as a kind of a resolution thing. One is like I want to be more thoughtful of like when I purchase things and when I eat, which usually I think of myself as pretty like continent in terms of impulse control. I like to think I'm very continent. But I think it's easier to just avoid it altogether and avoid like the kind of temptation. And also like when I'm doing stuff like traveling or, making trips to different towns to do chores or whatever, I'd like to just kind of, I'd like to have to plan around that.
Inflation is a big deal. So I'm going to keep this short. For the dummies out there that don't understand what credit card debt or inflation is. Inflation is when basically the prices of everything are going to be slowly going up. And credit card interest rates have gone up by 0.5%, which to some people it may not seem like a big deal if they're not borrowing money, but if they're borrowing from these banks at a higher sum of money, like they're taking a lot of money out of the bank and they need to spend on things or whatever, material possessions, maybe your car, maybe your business, whatever. So anyway, I wanted to share a little bit of knowledge and wisdom. The best thing that people can do right now is to basically not go to the bars and not go out on Halloween. You don't want to spend money on costumes or stupid stuff like that. And I'll just tell you the reason. In a nutshell, yeah, if the cost of living is going up, what you need to do, okay, is keep your head on a swivel. Buy these. These are good. You can buy these on wish.com, which I will post the link down below. And you're free. It's up to you. It's up to you. You could buy these, you could buy tools, or you can choose to blow whatever savings you have on booze and partying, which is not going to last. And depending on who I reach out to, maybe 10 people, maybe 100 people, maybe one person. If I can reach out to one person, just one, then this video would have been worth my time. And I don't want to waste people's time.
Time is like currency. You can never get it back. Once that time is spent like money, you can never get it back. You could keep making more money, but you can't keep remaking your time. You can't take time and spend your time. Because once that time is gone, that's it. Just like money. Once you spend it, that's it.
I wanted a wife by this time in 2023. It's too bad nobody cares, so why should I anymore? I would just go right into it. I like coffee. I like drinking coffee a lot. It keeps me sharp between the ears and focused.
Babe, you gotta get up for work. Hurry up.
Sometimes people get tired. I get tired a lot. And I like the taste of good coffee, but what I can't do is afford to spend any more than $10, $15 a month on coffee. Some of us can, and good for them. Must be great. Getting that Starbucks latte with all the sugary goodness and tasty caramel flavoring, but I mean it doesn't last. That's just like, you know, you're living in the moment. It's not a wise investment. You know what's wise? Spending money on just the basics. And you know, we got dollar store items. We got noodles. You can get potatoes. You can get rice. You can get spices. You can get a box of tea. Like 100, 200 tea bags last you about a month. And as opposed to spending lattes and such, $7.99 on a grande latte is too much. It's too much. Yeah. You know what? How much I got this for? $25. I could use that for years to come. You could put it in your glove compartment. You could put it in your car or wherever, in your apartment or your house. If you're traveling with your backpack, that's a good thing to have. You can even, I think you can even use this to charge your phone. Wow. So there was two options. I got the higher end model, the 1200 mAh. That's not much really, but you want to save up to buy the good stuff. I would choose Anchor. Anchor is good. Anchor is what I like to call the brick of power. And I will be sharing that in another video. You're in for a treat. You're in for a special surprise. I made a video way back when because I anticipated, inflation is going to be a problem. Fortunately for me, I'm a starving artist who's mastered the art of budgeting. That's an art form. You want to phase into different opportunities like that. I've been shadow banned many times, but I had ideas. I had good things I wanted to share with people. Unfortunately, this is that time of like panic and chaos. Ooh, it's panicking time. We gotta spend like there's no tomorrow. People are like in a daze and confused. I'm telling you, settle down, calm down, leave your phones for a while, listen to this video, listen to what I had to say. Without food, you're golden. That means no food, no drinking, no smoking dope. Yeah, you know who you are. None of the fast food crap. That junk is gonna stay in your body long after you eat it. I know. If you actually seen what they put into the ingredients of some of this food, it's not very healthy. No. So you want to try to get healthy and clean in the mind, and then you could be able to do more good things.
Decide what life you really want. And then, get rid of anything that's not that. And look at that.